Good morning. I'm Itumeleng from WNL Training Academy. Today I'm here with Mr. Schultz and we'll be talking about coaching. I can't wait to learn and find out about the world about coaching. Please join us with Mr. Schultz. Mr. Schultz.
Good morning. Good morning, listeners. It's fabulous to be with you again this morning. Coaching. Yes, coaching. My favorite thing to do. Let's hear
With also leadership, eh?
Leadership as well.
So I'm just going to run through a few questions with you and you're just going to let us know about coaching from your point of view and then what we can do or what we can gain from it or learn from it. So let's hop in. So my first question is, why do successful people and businesses work with coaches?
Yes, I think if you think about the concept of coaching, so coaching, it's a concept that's been around in sport forever. You have a coach that helps you. And just recently, and when I say recently, like 20, 30 years ago, it started to shift into life coaching, business coaching, leadership or executive coaching. There's a number of coaches out there. And so we as leaders, as business owners, as people, have realized that it's a lot easier to work with someone who can just come alongside you and help you focus, help you gain clarity on where you're going, what you're wanting to achieve, and then hold you accountable in this journey of whatever it is you're wanting to achieve. And so successful people have realized that it's a lot easier to work with a coach, and I can focus on what I need to be doing, and I've got someone that's got my back and walking this road with me.
Okay.
And yeah.
I didn't know there were so many coaches out there. First of all, I think a lot of us are just curious about how many coaches are there in general and what are they and what is their purpose in our lives.
Yeah, in South Africa, the concept of coaching is fairly new. So our culture is not really, we haven't really adapted yet to the concept of working with a coach, which does mean that there's huge opportunities for us as coaches.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people out there that don't have coaches and don't understand the concept of coaching. And like you said, there are multiple different kinds of coaches out there that specialize in specific areas.
Yeah.
And so you would generally look at where you are and what you're wanting to achieve, and then you'd go and look for a coach that could help you in that specific area.
But what are the different type of coaches?
So your most common coaches are life coaches. And when I say common, I mean most people work with a life coach. You get business coaches. So I'm a business coach and a life coach, and in leadership coaching as well, which is an executive coaching, which works with people who are executives under a lot of stress and that kind of stuff. You get dating coaches, so relationship coaches. You get what else? You get strategy coaches. You get coaches that work on stress management coaches. You get there's so many sports coaches, of course. For every single kind of sport there's a coach, and sometimes within the same sport you've got 3 or 4 different coaches that focus on different areas.
Sure.
And so there's a multitude of different kinds of coaches out there you can work with.
So what is an executive coach and a business coach? What is the difference?
So an executive coach would kind of work with someone who's in an executive level. So a leader, someone who's on the C-suite level. So your CEO of a company, your directors, your MDs, your CFOs, all those kind of high level guys who are under a lot of stress.
Yeah.
And an executive coach will focus a lot more on stress management, on balanced life, focusing on leadership, people skills, that kind of stuff in that space. A business coach will focus a lot more on business and business related issues. So he would work with a business owner, with a team within a business, helping them achieve specific goals. So in your business, you might want to drive a new product.
Yeah.
So you'd bring in a coach and you'd say, help us with this strategy or a project and coach us through the process. Or we want to grow a business, or we want to even start a business. And you'd bring in a coach and they'd help you with the different aspects of doing that,
Wow.
focusing on business.
Okay, so what is the benefits of working with a coach?
I think the greatest benefit of working with a coach, and I would say three. Focus.
Yeah.
Before we start with focus, let's talk about clarity. So the first benefit is that a coach can help you just gain clarity on what exactly is it that I'm wanting to do, where is it that I'm wanting to go, and I can get clear on my goals. And then the second benefit would be focus. So I've got clarity on what I need to do now I can focus on only that. I can do the right things right. I cannot do all the wrong things right, because a lot of us are so busy doing all the wrong things right that we lose focus. We're here, there, and everywhere. And then the third thing is accountability. To say, okay, I'm going to hold you accountable. We've gained clarity on what we want to do. We focused. We're doing the right things, and I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to sit with you. I'm going to meet with you on a regular basis, and I'm going to monitor your progress.
Yeah.
We're going to look at your goals, look at what your key performance indicators are, what your little tasks are that you need to do to reach your goal, and I'm going to hold you accountable. You're going to not report to me, but you're going to share with me your progress, and I'm going to make sure you stay on track.
Okay.
And those are the three main benefits of working with a coach.
That is quite a lot, and I think it's a bit stressful because then now you're working with another person, but then on that person, because then like they're sharing their life with the coach, right? How do you know that our personal information is not going to go around? It's just going to be kept between them.
That's why it's really important that you work with a credible and a reputable coach. In the coaching environment, we sign a code of conduct.
Yeah.
So just like anyone who's working in the medical profession or in the legal profession, you sign a code of conduct. It's like an ethics code where you commit to keeping a level of confidentiality, and any professional coach would subscribe to that code of ethics or that code of conduct. There's also legal ramifications as well. You've heard about the POPI Act, the Protection of Personal Information, and that's a legal requirement for anybody, even for you here at the college.
Yes.
You have to keep your client's personal information confidential. Nobody needs to get to that. It's the same with coaching.
Yeah.
We have to. And if you choose a reputable coach, and do your homework before you choose your coach. Make sure that the coach is qualified, that he's competent, that there's a track record. In other words, that there's testimonials. In fact, you could even ask to speak to past clients. Yes, I think if I could just encourage our listeners and your listeners to just think about your own life, think about some of the struggles you're having, some of the frustrations that you're having, and then do a little bit of research in terms of coaching and who is available out there, and maybe give it a try. Give it a try working with a coach. Call up somebody, even group coaching sessions. I mean, we're planning some group coaching sessions here at the college. We run masterminds regularly, and the guys are welcome to just tune in and get involved there. It's not even going to cost you anything, but think about that. Think about bringing someone on board. There's a famous quote, and I forget who said the quote, but he said, "One is too small a number to achieve greatness."
No.
In other words, you're not going to achieve any significant level of success all by yourself.
Okay.
So
Then,
you need help. You need someone
how do you choose the
alongside
right
you
coach for you
to
or your
coach you
business?
along the way.
Okay. So that's all we have for you guys today. Please think about it. Try and find out if you need a coach or not. And if you do want to become a coach, there are courses available for you at the college. And then if you guys want to join the group coaching session with Mr. Schultz, are you going to be in charge of that?
Yes, we're busy planning a couple of masterminds. We do regular masterminds. So just watch out for the ads that come through on the social media platforms, and come and join us.
Yeah. So that's all from us. If you want to join, come join. They will be sent out hopefully soon.
Yeah.
So that's all from us. See you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.